Good morning, everyone. Here we go. It's 7:36 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I got a message for you this morning about relationships that I know in my heart this is going to help you today. It's going to help you with your relationships. It's going to help you feel better. Let me just give you a warm, heartfelt good morning. It's Thursday. You're getting close to the weekend. It's a little early. We got to give folks a little bit of time here to warm up, jump on here this morning Facebook Live video. And by the way, I'm uploading these to YouTube now. I'm taking a next step for me to upload these videos right up to YouTube for easier sharing. They can be shared more and just to help spread a positive message further and wider than Facebook and beyond the world of Mark Zuckerberg, if you will. But I want to talk to you about relationships this morning. If you think about it, relationships, it's one of the most important areas. Whether we want to acknowledge it or not, depending on what phase we find ourselves in life, relationships. I got some questions for you today. I know this is going to help you. I absolutely, positively know that this message today will help you and me to get on the right path with relationships. Because your relationships dictate how you feel. If your relationships are off, or you have a stressed relationship, I know that you are going to be affected in every other area of life. Isn't that true if you stop and think about it? If your relationship's already, maybe you're single or you're coming out of a bad relationship, or you have a family relationship that's creating conflict, the truth is that it's going to affect you. It's going to affect your production. I remember when I went through a really tough time in relationships and I tried to act like it didn't affect me, that that I could move on and I could be okay. But the truth is that it affected me, and it affects us in every way. It just affects us. And so this is a very important topic today that I'm going to jump into. And I know it's going to have a positive impact on you today once we get into this content. So welcome in. I'm going to jump into this relationship topic. If you listen to the playback, by all means, just type in and share. So here's the thing. Good morning, everyone. So this is the deal, relationships. Here's what I want to talk to you about this morning when it comes to relationships. How's your relationship with yourself? When we think about relationships, we instantly think of the other person. But what about your relationship with you? I have some questions for you today that I believe are going to enlighten you. They're going to open you up. They're going to get you thinking in a different way. And the relationships that we think about in our lives are in direct proportion to the relationship we have with ourselves. It may seem obvious for some people. Maybe this is eye-opening for you. I don't know where this finds you, but I'm going to hit you with some questions here this morning regarding relationships. Number one, are you taking care of you? Question number one in relationships, are you taking care of you? You are the only asset you have. If you're not taking care of you, how does that manifest and show up in your interactions with others? In my experience, it doesn't show up good because you're not your best self, and you end up creating conflict in the relationships that we're in. Number two, do I have grace with myself? Do you have grace with yourself, or are you hard on yourself all the time? Are you constantly picking yourself apart. You have that voice in your head that's always telling you what you did wrong. I can totally attest to that. That was me. That was me growing up. That voice that was constantly telling me that I never measured up, that it wasn't good enough, that I failed. So now how does that show up in a relationship? Some of you can relate to this. Number 3, have I forgiven myself? Number 3, have you forgiven yourself for something that you did in the past? If you haven't forgiven yourself, chances are you may not forgive someone else when they wrong you. We mess up all the time as human beings. We make mistakes. We say things that we're going to do and we don't do it. Man, that's the one thing that I really want to work on, that integrity of, saying something and then doing it. I do my best, but I mess up all the time. What about you? So have you forgiven yourself? That was number 3. Have you forgiven yourself? Number 4, have you taken responsibility for your actions in a healthy way? Have you taken responsibility for your actions in a healthy way? And this just points back to the last one. And what I mean when I say in a healthy way, have you owned it from a state of empowerment that you're going to change it? Or have you taken responsibility and you go, oh my God, I suck, and you start beating yourself up again? It's a dangerous trap that people fall into. I've seen it. I've had conversations around it. It's something that we need to rise above. Take responsibility. Own it. Because you can, because you're strong, and because you can take steps to move forward in a healthy way. Avoid beating yourself up. Number 5. This is number 5. Have I made peace with my past? Have I made peace with my past? If you have not made peace with your past, you might be creating chaos in the moment. And chaos inside of you is going to show up in your relationships. It's so true. Make peace with your past. Number 6, do I have peace with where I am currently? So if you've made peace with your past, have you made peace with where you are, where your current state is, your situation? Make peace with it. Number 7, am I excited about who I can become? Am I excited about who I can become? And then if you're excited, chances are this next question, am I moving forward? Am I moving forward? And then number 9, can I create a compelling vision for myself? Can I create a compelling vision for myself? You see, you clicked on this when I typed in relationships, but this is about the relationship with you. When you can improve the relationship with yourself and how you interact with yourself, your thinking, every relationship is going to improve in your life. Not only that, your productivity in your life is going to explode. You're going to move forward faster than you ever imagined possible because your relationships are in direct proportion to what happens in your life. And although some people can succeed when their relationships are failed, they find some kind of solace there, it's not sustainable over the long term. When a healthy relationship is vibrantly growing in your life, it 10 times everything else in your life. Every experience, your job, your career, your mission, everything else takes on new life and it explodes. Let me go back to these questions to wrap this up. It's about 7:46. It's time for me to close out for the morning. Like, share, and comment. I'm not getting paid on these Facebook videos. I do this because it's my heart, it's my mission, it's my passion, it's my purpose. Let me get you with these questions. This was about relationships. I drew out 9 questions to help you with your relationships today, but the relationship that I'm speaking of is the relationship about yourself. If you can improve the relationship with yourself, then everything else explodes. Number 1, am I taking care of me? So this is a summary. Am I taking care of me? And just add in here, loving yourself. 2, do I have grace with myself day to day, or is the voice constantly telling me what I have wrong? Let go of that. Number 3, have I forgiven myself for things in the past that I've done? Number 4, have I taken responsibility for my actions in a healthy way so that I'm not beating myself up? I'm going, I own this, and now I can take a step and get free. Avoid beating yourself up. Number 5, have I made peace with my past? Number 6, do I have peace with where I am currently? Number 7, am I excited about who I can become? Number 8, am I moving forward with my life? And then number 9, if not, can I create a compelling vision, or do I have a compelling vision for myself? Can I create a compelling vision for myself? This is where the relationship starts. God bless you guys. Thank you for listening today. Please like, share, and comment. This is my mission, my passion to inspire. I have a mastermind program that I'm going to be launching over the next 30 days. A select group of people. We're going to get together. We're going to meet weekly, and we're going to create massive transformation and breakthroughs in our lives, because most people are not getting ahead the way they could be because they don't have a support group. They're trying to do it by themselves. They don't have a weekly accountability, inspirational mastermind type of a call that has content driven throughout it that can drive you forward faster than you ever imagined possible. This is my heart, and this is what I want to bring to you, and we're going to do it. So within the next 30 days, I'm going to launch this thing, and if this resonates with you, I want you, and if you're wondering what it's about, it's really about evolution. Get free from maybe where you are, stay present, enjoy the process, and move forward toward your high aspirations, whether it's a large mission, passion, purpose, maybe it's a relationship that you want to grow deeper in. And if you're wondering that, I did a video last night called Go or Grow, so you can go back and listen to that if you're in a situation that you're not sure if you should stay or go. So take a listen to that. Otherwise, have an outstanding day. It's your right. Just do it. Just feel good no matter what, and it'll carry over into everything else. Talk soon.